Solstice. Can you hear me? Shit, wait. Well, you can do... You know a bitch don't want no green screen. I've got such a nice background. What was that? Nah. Where them fans at? Not a mercy. See my little fire. Sit. Yeah, I've got got a living altar today. But can you not hear me? That's the main thing, innit? What a heat. Nah. I thought I'd leave it till later because I don't want shit to get too... I don't want to be too hot out here. Just going to stand a bit. You lot already know outside transmissions can be a shambles, but we're going to try to not make it a shambles. No, what a heat. Who told me to wear this? This is such a stupid garment, but I love it so much. I haven't worn it in a little while because it didn't fit. Facts. See the locks? Lock in. I had to take out that. I had to take out the fake hair that I had in the last time. No, my body hates extensions. Can you not hear me? Honestly. Hit the like button when you come in, my loves. Okay, not speaking yet. It's beast hot. And I've got 101 tarot cards for you lot. The pile is extensive today. Watch out. It's an extensive pile of cards. Hit the like button when you lot come in, my loves. I've got light out here, so we should be good. The fire. I'm not sure what the fire's doing. I'm not gonna lie. Hey Marilyn, can you hear me? That's the most important thing. Can you not hear me? Happy Solstice, my love. Why? Hey Legend Ferguson, can you hear me? That's all I need to know. If you lot can hear me. As long as you lot can hear me, then I'll just continue. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Then let's get on with it. Why? What a heat. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these boxes. And it's going to be... Well, I've got light. Thank you, Legend Ferguson. But I'm hot. And not in the cute way. Your girl's cooking. Just after I had the audacity to say I don't get hot flushes. I mean, it's hot. Nikita, wagwan, my darling. It's hot, innit? Kabir, wagwan. Hit the like button when you lot come in. Hey, Sean. Hey, Nick girl. Did it. I expect to see an extra person on my subscribes now. Whatever, Amazon. Hey, Daniel. Your girl's hot. Your girl's hot. And then on top of that, hey Jack Shaw, on top of all of that, I have a whole bonfire trying to start behind me. Do I need the extra heat? No, I don't. This is ridiculous. Right, got a bag of trolls on today. Hey Smoke. Hey Kane. Pardon? Hey Britain. Hey Jalen. Hey Foxman. Listen, I don't want no problems today. I'm on my worst behaviour. My petty gene is active. So please, if you're going to come with it, I'm going to come back. And I don't care at this point. I care not. So please, guys, just be nice, all right? If you don't like what you see, go on back your business. Yeah, you got free will. Yes, Jovan, I be knowing. Oh, Daniel, you have to go. Please, I beg one of my moderators come in today. Daniel, Lord of mercy. Okay, the fire's popping. Let's get on with it. Oh, it's hot. very, very hot. My table is very, very small, so I don't have a lot of options. Alright, first of all, let's at least get something. My day was really well, thank you, Kamal. I had a beautiful, beautiful day. I got my nails did because I broke this nail right down the bottom. When I say the pain, whenever I feel such a pain, I nearly went all the way off having nails. London. So I've just got a little tiny little bit of cleansing. Thanks, Legend Ferguson, but I can absolutely look after myself. I'm here to read the energy for the solstice. If that's not your thing, please feel free to go on about your business. Please. Got my lovely neighbour here as well. Thank you, Jordan. I missed my old self a little bit, so I've got a few dots on for old time's sake. I almost don't recognise myself at all anymore. Like the hair, the different shape. Girl, I really don't. You're in India. I love that for you. What's the energy like in India? Hi, W. Faye. Enough of you coming in. It must be the time that I'm coming on, because I'm seeing a lot of new names and new faces. I don't have to talk or shout very much. I have a confession to make, guys. Thank you, Gelatin. I have a confession to make, because you know I'm always going to tell you lot the truth. I've started to smoke again on the weekend. I have, and I've noticed a lot of things. I mean, did you hear me say the weekend? It's just the weekend. It did start off as Fridays, and then it's kind of spilled into Saturday now, so like Fridays and Saturdays, but like from Monday to Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, most of Sunday months, from Sunday to Thursday, nothing, which I think is a discipline in itself. Oh, I hate that for you, Legend Ferguson. Whew. I think we're going to just pile up the books on this side, because I will be needing them, and just put the boxes down by my side. When I've finished, I'm going to be reading for my neighbour, which is really exciting. I can't wait to do that. Hey, Jennifer. Got the wisdom of Avalon. I should be telling you what I've got. I've got ancestors and angels. I've got the wisdom of Avalon. I've got your traditional tarot. I've got the crystals. I've got making magic oracle. I just picked them all up, and I've got the hoodoo tarot, which I haven't used in I don't know how long, but I have it. Hey, Walter Sanchez. Hi. How are you? Happy solstice. All right. You see the little movement? You see the little movement? Rastafari. Ja. Okay. Finally, just cleanse these. Thank you, Tom 80s. I am. As long as you don't upset me. As long as you don't upset me, we're good, okay? Alright, this is the final. These are the final set of cards. Hoodoo Tarot said, pick me. Oh my god, Paul. You gotta go. What kind of foolishness is that? That's it, guys. I think that's all of the decks. Hey, Marilyn. Oh my god. My secret to this particular glow is running up and down the stairs 100 times just to be able to get all my stuff out. So I've got the whole tripod. I've got I had to bring stuff out for the altar. I had to bring the stuff out for the fire. I had to bring all the cards down. So I've been running up and down the stairs like 20 times. This is not a glow, baby girl. This is sweat. This is sweat looking all right with a bit of makeup. Hey, Tatiana. Hey, Leo in Brixton, neighbour. What's good? Oh my God. That fires be fire. The fire be firing now. I'm so proud of myself at how I can start fires now. I learned in Japan because I had to learn very, very quickly because I was just taking the piss. Every minute I'm asking Reese to start the fire, and he just looked at me one time and I knew I had to do it myself at this point. So I learned to make a fire. Make 1984 fiction again. Thank you, my love. And it's also the glow light as well. The light's helping. Thank you, Leo. Okay. That's crazy. You look like a troll. Bye. I'm also going to burn a bit of bay leaf as well. This session, Shandan, is about the solstice energy. I've titled it as who are you? I've titled it as Hey King of Good Times, it is whatever you want it to be. And that's literally and that's literally the title of this video. It is whatever you want it to be. It is whatever you've been cultivating it to be. It is whatever you need it to be. There's no, I feel like it's a free for all at this point. There's no distinctive collective energy as such. I think that we are really in a space where we're choosing, and what's my darling's name? Is it Kadiva and Kenny? That's Kadiva and Kenny is my favorite gay YouTuber. Um, what was I gonna say? So the ball's in your court. Literally, the ball is in your court, and I know how hard it has been to maintain the thought, to stay in that good energy, stay in that positivity. And you too, Alpha and Omega. I know how difficult it's been. I know how easy it's felt to just go back to your old ways. When I went back to smoking, literally I came off my last video with you guys and I built up, and I felt some type of way in the beginning, but I justified it in my mind. I was like, my body hurts and I need to sleep. I haven't slept in a while, so I'm gonna smoke and I don't care. So I did, and it worked. I slept really, really good, and I went the entire week not wanting or thinking about it. King of Good Times, it's not a no. It's not a no. I need help. So yeah, I felt some type of way. The second week, I felt less guilty, and again, it was the ability to go the whole week without smoking, and just keeping it to like a Friday, and then it spilled over into Saturday. Again, I didn't beat myself up about it. This week, I actually went out and purchased it. I did a small amount, not as much as I normally get, and this will be the real test, because normally what's happened is I've had small amounts. I can't believe how I don't have to be this honest with you guys, but I need to tell you lot how easy it has been to fall back into your old ways, how easy it is to think that that is you and that you're not deserving of everything that you have worked towards, everything that you've been cultivating, all the things that you've sacrificed over this last season. King of Good Times, I think you're right. I'm not going to wrong you. I think you're right. So anyway, we're back to smoking. It is It is and it isn't, because what I found, can you lot see my solstice fire popping? When I say ambiance, that's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you energy and ambiance and vibes. Okay, right. So what I've noticed about myself, though, just smoking in a very isolated timeline or time span, is that my energy is very, very different when I'm smoking. King of good times, Tiger. Why would you come over here and start your rubbish? Was that something on my lip? Yeah, so I've noticed several things over the past 3 weeks with what my energy is like when I'm smoking, and I can't smoke all the time because that energy is not for all the time. Oh, I can't believe it, the light went out. Um, but lucky for you lot, I've got a backup. Oh, hey. Oh, oh, are you on? Oh, yeah. Lucky for you lot, I've got a backup. I'm not just going to leave myself thinking that I'm going to bring out a phone charger and that's going to keep the lights on. Literally, it ain't gonna keep the lights on. But that's that. I think that's the end of that. Oh no, it's not. We're back. I think we're gonna be fighting. Willow, I thought of you today, my Will. I really did think of you. I'm thinking, I hope she could feel me hugging her. Girl, girl. So boom. So I was thinking to myself, my weed habit cannot be a daily thing. I can't be on that every single day. But when I am on it, I'm gonna take advantage of the energy that I feel, and I feel enhanced on it. I'm not gonna lie to you. If in breaks, if I smoke constantly, I feel depressed. I feel heavy. I feel tired. But if in these short bursts, I feel very creative. I feel more. Feel, I feel my, the way that my brain fucking computes information is, that was so gross. The way that my brain what's the word? Processes information on it is, it's impressive. I did a whole half an hour monologue, recorded myself talking to myself yesterday with the concept of the ball being back in my court, with the concept of the thought that regardless of falling back on some not so high vibe habits doesn't mean that I have sabotaged my whole, not doesn't mean that I've sabotaged the whole possibility of this new reality that I'm creating for myself. And it shows in everything that's my day to day. The way that I look now, the way that my home looks now. Oh, guys, I've nearly finished the stairs. I've nearly finished the stairs. I renovated my staircase all by myself. Oh, Leo, I don't smoke anything hydro. If it's not, if it's not from the Rasta, if it's not from the Rastas, then with seeds in it, I don't want it, and that's all I deal with. I'm gonna try not to be distracted, but I like it. Yeah, I only go to the Rastas them, so I'm not worried about any of that. Can you believe that I just felt a raindrop? But there's no clouds in the sky, so I don't feel it's gonna rain. But I love it when that happens, when there's really no clouds, but you feel a drop of rain in the heat. It's chef's kiss. It feels like please say that again. Say that again, please. I'm ready. Anyhow, Or you got that good tie stick. I used to love me a bit of tie. Remember that, the gold string and the red string? Do they still do red string? Like, where can you get that? That used to be the gold string though. It was that creme de la creme. Um, so yeah, your girl's back on it at the weekends, and I'm not mad. I dance more, I sing more, I write more. I'm much more creative. So that's what I'm going to use that energy for. I know that it can't. I know that if it's a consistent thing for me, I can't sustain it. I'm not good at. I'm going to grow my own as well. Like I said, I get it from the rusters, so I've got my own seeds. King of Good Times, it's not that type of party. I don't think I'll be doing that. So anyway, you're a great distraction. I'm enjoying you. I need all of this. Thank you. It's a bit. Anyway, guys, with the little volume in the locks, shall we get down to what this energy really means for us? If the ball's really in our court, if it's really stepping out on, it's not about stepping out on faith. I think it's much more to do with believing in yourself, believe in the things that you know that you want for yourself, believing your vision for yourself. It's got nothing to do with anything else at this point. You hear them cats? All right, bomb. Let's get into prayer, my lovelies, and then we can pull these cards. All right, my loves. All right, our divine mother and father who live within us, hallowed be thy name, our freedom come. Your will be done in us as it is within you. Give us this day our daily breath, and forgive us our trespasses against ourselves and others, as we forgive those who trespass against us and themselves, through all lifetimes, timelines, and levels of consciousness. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the absence of love. For we are the kingdom, we are the power. Divided we are weak, united we are victorious. And to you, the Almighty, we give all of the glory forever and ever. Duanite. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is, and so it will be. Ashe. I invite my ancestors, my guides, my angels, my Orisha, my guardians of the sea, air, fire, and ether into this space, so that we can have a clear, precise reading about any information that the collective needs to know at this time. Ashe-o. Ashe. Ashe. I can't even click my damn fingers properly. Because when I say I split this now down to the raw meat, but I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether to leave it or put a new nail on. So I just put a new nail on, and the girl said if it hurts, then I can come and get it removed tomorrow. But they're cute though. I spent a little bit extra money for a little bit of sparkle because it's the solstice, bitch. I'm not really into that. Anyway, did you hear me? Did you not just hear what type of spirit team and what kind of energies I got around me? Nothing can penetrate my energy if I don't want it to. Fire is so impressive. I'm so impressed with my fire. Let me throw a little bay leaf in there. All right, listen, my G's. Where should we go? We've got this in our hand. We've got Making Magic Oracle in our hand. So we're going here. Oh no, there's a deck that I haven't cleansed. I love our Ripley's deck. This Abundance deck is got to be one of my favorite decks of all time. I'm not just saying that because Ripley's my darling. I'm saying it because it's a great deck. It's a very easy deck. You can ask very straightforward questions and get very straightforward answers from it. This is why I love it so much. I love it. Why aren't you burning, bay leaf? Come on. A burn for me. Willow, look. I've got the little piece of something that you sent me. This is what I'm using to cleanse the cards today. Got a little bit left. What's your real name? Expose yourself, King of Good Times. Tell us about yourself, because we're gonna have to vet you, because we're all family here. Can you not hit the like button when you come in? Not 31 of you in here and only 18 likes. Come on now, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You know what the cat started to do? She started to go next door into the CIA house. Into the CIA house. She started to go next door into their house. And I'm shook because what if they plant something on her? Hey, Yvette. What if they put something on her and be spying on me in my yard? Like, I hate that for me. I mean, you don't know me, honey. What's your real name? Talk to us. Tell us about yourself. Let's at least be friends. Come on now. Tell us about yourself. You can't be hiding behind usernames. Water, you're so funny. All right. But wait, I'm cleansing the wrong deck. We've already cleansed that deck. Let's cleanse the abundance deck. All right, boom, that's done. Let's get into this thing, yeah. Let's get into this thing, yeah. Right. Oh, 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 oh. Let's see if I can pull up a little more. A little sip of my back on it. I know this is not the real stuff, but I was so thirsty today in the street. God almighty, and I can't drink anything else. And I don't like regular water, if I'm honest. Only Saka, and if it's not Saka, I don't want it. Or spring water, and you can't get that. It's pure mineral water in the shops. Not if I block you though, B, because I'm ruthless like that. You know I'm an Aries. Like, I'll like the attention for like 10 minutes and then I won't. And it starts to get on my nerves. So don't do that. Don't get yourself blocked, babes. So that you can come back. And then maybe you can say, I can't get over how nice my locks are. Because it's taken me so long to fall in love with them, you see. Anyway, guys. Okay. There you go. Alright, boom. Guys, now that all the distractions are out of the way, let's pull our first card. Let's get our first energy read. Let's see what we get in. Woo. We got happy love. Oh, I love these nails. I've definitely got they're Solstice nails. Weirdos. Wow. Alright, boom. Happy love, a joyful, stable partnership and good friendships. Now, remember what I told you about us tarot readers? A lot of the time, the energy has got a lot to do with what we're feeling for ourselves. Okay? Never forget that. And a lot of the time, because I guess we're all connected, but at the same time, I think we do like personal readings for ourselves, and it bleeds out into the collectives. Never forget that. A lot of the time we're talking about ourselves, and this is very, very, very poignant of some of the things I was talking to myself about, because you've heard me say it now over the last 3-4 weeks or whatever. Now that I feel like I've cleared a lot of trauma, I've cleared an extremely huge amount of trauma from my auric field, and I'm sure that you guys have too. But over the last 10 years at least, that has been a thing. And over the last year, I probably cleared more trauma in that 1 year than I had the previous 9. So I just feel that because of that, happy love is my portion. It's my portion, and it's your portion too, should you so wish it. I know not a lot of people really, it's not fashionable to want to be in love anymore, but I realize that I enjoy being connected to somebody else. I enjoy that connection. I enjoy that intimacy. I enjoy that it's almost that sacred thing that happens when you click with somebody else. I love all of that shit, and I'm not going to pretend that I don't just because it's not in fashion. So again, if we're not moving through our scars, if we're not moving through our traumas, then we are open to new connections. I know that this journey has been extremely isolating, it's been extremely lonely, it's been extremely testing when it comes to relationships with other people. And sometimes you think you've aligned with your tribe, or you've aligned with somebody that gets you and you get them. And I'm not just talking about romantic partnerships, I'm talking about good friendships as well. There's times when you really feel that you've clicked with people, and only to find out that you haven't, and that's okay. And maybe it may be that it wasn't that you didn't click, it's maybe that you, at meeting people at one point in your evolution, and then as time goes by you continue to evolve and other people haven't. These are possibilities, these are things that happen all the time. So I just think it's a beautiful season to develop new what do you think my voice should sound like? Or I'm not sure because of my face. How should my voice sound? I don't know. But yeah, it's a great season to start creating new connections, trusting people again. I think that has been a huge theme when it comes to the collective. If we're talking about us collectively, talking about myself personally, trusting people is really a huge issue for me. I mean, my problem is I've always been, I'm not sure what type of weird attachment style this is, but I've always been somebody that when I meet people, once that heart space opens up, I'm fully in and I'm fully in love with you, and I'm good to you until you move mad. And once you move mad, then I can quickly remove myself. It's a very strange, weird attachment style, but that's kind of how it is. So yeah, I've not been able to really immerse myself in the newness of friendships and partnerships with new people. As soon as you start to move mad, I'm just going to move over there very quickly and without any qualms about it. The light's weird, isn't it? But let me see if I can also do some next magi behavior. It's not even bright enough. That light is not bright enough. It's not worth draining out my battery for. Alright, boom. So yeah, so should we get a clarifier for Dixon Cider has a YouTube channel. I'm not sure what's happening over there, but that's done. Thanks, I'm doing so well, Belle. Hey from Texas. I'm really, really good. Let's just get a clarifier for candle's burning so quickly over there. Thank you. Thank you, Adriana. I'm not really a makeup person. I can't really do makeup. I always feel like I look like a clown. Hey, Poppy's Life. Hey, Jamal. Hit the like button when you guys come in, please. Thank you. Oh. So we got the Eight of Wands with happy love. That means we're going to have fast movement. We're going to be having fast movement. It's going to feel quite magical because, as you know, in the Hoodoo Tarot, this tree has been struck by lightning, which makes it extra magical. Can you see that she's trying to take some of the bark from the tree? And so I feel like this, for the collective, let's be open to some new connections with people. Oh, thank you so much. Let's be open to some new connections with people, because I know some of us can be a bit closed off and unwilling to open ourselves up to new connections, but they're coming, and they're coming very, very fast. They're coming, and they're coming very, very fast. So let's open up our hearts and minds, but using our discernment, because you already know we're not trying to get burned out here, but we are. Thank you, Adriana. We are in a new cycle. We are in a new era. We are in a space where I feel like it is safe to do so. Not just for us. It's not the danger is not us. What I've always found personally when it comes to making connections is that after a while I start moving through my scars, and it's not something that I was aware of before, but I guess since, you know, working through no contact with my mother and other people from my past, I think I've become very aware of my patterns and my behaviors. What happens when I become overwhelmed? I had no idea that I had ADHD in relationships. So my certain behaviors when it came to oversharing and being overbearing, and sometimes being quite attached from my abandonment issues. Do you know, all of these things I didn't really know about, I didn't really understand, and it has been a really, really long time since I've made a new connection in that way, whether it be friendship, at least in any friends and relationships or partnerships that I've been involved in were maybe the newest ones were like 6 years ago, like meeting new people. So in this cycle, I haven't really met that many new people to be able to know how I move, or if I'm still able to work past my old behaviors in order to really embrace these new partnerships and friendships. Do you see? And maybe some of you can absolutely relate to that, because, you know, if it's you, then it's me. If it's me, then it's you. Do you see that? Cute. It could have been just some ember. It might not have been anything special more than a little bit of ember, but it came at such a beautiful moment. Anyhow, let's continue. Let's get another card from Making Magic Oracle, shall we? Safe and happy travel. We love it because we love to travel. Protection from harm when journeying. Remember, the Eight of Wands is also journeying. So it could be in relation to what we've just spoken about. It could be because starting new relationships, meeting new people is always a journey. It's always a start, a middle, and an end, isn't there? So in this particular journey, it's safe, and it's going to be a happy transit. Hey, Francis. It's going to be a happy transit. I don't want to say maybe. I'm going to say it quite positively. This is going to be a happy transit. It's a 7. It's spiritual. We also got a 3, which is partnerships, which is, you know, collaborations. This is, I feel like this is going to be a really beautiful summer. You're going to come out of this season with a whole new perspective. You on what it is to connect to others. I love being called baby girl. I call everybody baby girl. Thank you, Belle. And I also myself, I love being called baby girl at my big 59-year-old age. Hey, Francis from Kenya, from London. I love it when you guys pop in from really beautiful, exotic places. Let's give myself a little bit more light. Let's just press the button. It's going to press off. It's not going to last, but let's see. Get some extra light going on out here. So let's get another clarifier from the Hoodoo Tarot on safe and happy travel. In relation to what? That came out really quickly. The Six of Cups. This is going to feel, I feel like you may be visiting, maybe some of you might be visiting home. Did I say 59? I meant 49. Did I really say 59? Oh God. Anyway, you just got a little glimpse of, just a little bit more light. We'll use that a little bit more as it gets darker. But for now, I think we're all right. It's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad. I mean, I've done readings in the dark. Do you remember the ones that I used to do in the park? Anyway, Six of Baskets, Six of Cups. We're looking at nostalgia. We're looking at, thank you, Honourable Lectury. We're looking at nostalgia. We're looking at things from the past, soulmate energy, possibly. This is some past life energy, possibly. This is probably why it's safe and happy travel, but that doesn't always mean that, because we've met people and energies from our past that have not been so safe and happy. However, they've all been part of the journey. They've all been part of the story, part of your makeup, and part of the reason why you're here. Everything's a lesson or a blessing, isn't it? All right, boom. So safe, happy journeys with some old energies, some returns. I hate returns. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I did a little return myself. I hate being this honest with you lot, but I can't help it. I can't fucking help it. So I did a little. Thank you so much. I did a little. What do they call it? I'm not going to say I spun the block, because I didn't spin the block. So basically, I was looking at some old images of myself on Instagram from maybe about 5-6 years ago. And in the comments was an ex who had blocked me. Yes, I get blocked, okay? I told you, like, I'm not always love and light. I get blocked too sometimes. So he blocked me. And I noticed that in the comment section, I'd been unblocked, because if someone's blocked you, they don't even show up. So he was there, so he's unblocked me. And so I went into his page. What? Francis, I am most of the time. I want to say 80% of the time. It's just, what happens if you upset me, and then I just, something else happens if I get upset. Anywho, or if I feel scared or unsafe, it's not even upset. If I feel scared or unsafe, I protect myself. And sometimes the way that I protect myself is probably needs some work. Anywho, so, and this is exactly what happened with this ex. I didn't feel safe. So I blocked him first, if I'm honest. And then I unblocked him, and it was a bit toxic. It was all a bit toxic, but the long and short of it is I made contact. I reached out. I didn't know why I was, I'm not going to lie. I felt, the reason why I reached out, because I felt a little bit, I felt some type of way. I'm not sure if it was boredom. I'm not sure if it was loneliness. I'm not really sure what the fuck it was, but I felt some type of way. And when I saw that, I reached out, and I didn't really know why I was reaching out. So anyway, I've reached out, and 12 hours later, he's replied. In his defense, he lives about 8 hours away. Like 8 hours, we've got an 8-hour time difference, 9 hour time difference in his defense. So he replies back, very short and sweet, and I reply back. But in my reply, I become like, I'm writing a paragraph, and I'm thinking, what am I writing a paragraph for? And the reason why I reached out to him is because I wanted to apologise. and I wanted to be honest with him. Hey, fire, start. Sending love. Yeah, I reached out because it seemed like I needed to apologize, because at the time where I was feeling unsafe and scared I just started menopause. I didn't know. And I was also going through a serious dark night of the soul, and I didn't know. So these things here, so I moved mad with him, and he really didn't deserve it, to be honest. So I apologized. He didn't reply to the apology, and I didn't need him to, but I did need to clear that karma. So maybe some of these meetings are going to be a clearing of karma. Some of you may have still some karma to clear. It may not be with the actual person, because remember, like, I know that a lot of us, especially in the Divine Feminine Collective, a lot of us have really played the victim in this bitch. We've really played at like people have been awful to us and that we haven't done awful shit back. Because I know I have. I know that I have. Do you understand? So, and again, it's not that people were awful now that you can really look at it, or you was awful. You were just working through your trauma and moving through your scars, talking and behaving through your scars, your neglect, your trauma, your abandonment, your pain, your abuse. All of these things, that's what you were working with. That's how you was moving in these relationships. So it wasn't that you or the other person were bad. It was just that that was the energy that was prominent and dominant in these relationships of the past. It's just what it is. So I feel like in this space now, where you've cleared a lot of that karmic energy, a lot of that trauma, you will be able to move in a very different way, in safe, happy travel. And the thing is as well, you because you're going to be moving, you might scare yourself with the way that you're moving. You might scare yourself on how differently you approach certain situations and certain people at this time. And what you've got to do is not flinch. You can't flinch, because you'll fuck it up, and you don't want to do that. Ain't you tired of that at this point? My fire is so sexy. I'm just so happy with it. I can hear my baby, my grandbaby. She doesn't want to go to bed. You can hear her screaming. All right, boom. Let's get some wisdom of Avalon. Let's get some wisdom of Avalon. Thank you, Making Magic Tarot. Oh, that came out. Didn't I just talk about trust? Hey, Raymond. Didn't I just talk about trust? Need I say more? Need I say more? It's time to trust yourself and this process that you're in. It's time to trust that you've done enough to feel the joy and the pleasures and the connections that you feel like you deserve to feel. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we've gone past that whole space of not trusting the process and doubting ourselves and, you know, being too hard on ourselves. Hey, Dixon Cider, happy birthday. Is this some type of weird shit? I'm enjoying Voodoo Tarot right now. I'm enjoying it a lot. So we'll continue to pull clarifiers from Voodoo Tarot. How's the light in? Should we just have a little burst? Felix, I don't want no problems. You know, because I've got to name the stray cats out here. So that's Felix. He's making up some noise. Come to you. Just a little burst of light. Just thinking I might have to add a log to the fire. Just get a clarifier quickly and then we'll add a log. I've been feeling the Four of Cups. This card, I felt like it needed to come out today because the trust. This is the lack of. Look at this. Look. You're being handed this new cup, and look at your face. Look at the disrespect on your face. Still thinking about what it was like with these 3 cups and how it never worked out, but this new one is being offered to you, and you're over here distrusting and being ungrateful. Really? I mean, don't you want to try a different stance? Don't you want to try and... You know, I used to love about being younger, growing up. I used to love that every time you moved somewhere, you could reinvent yourself and be something else. I noticed that very, very quickly. From leaving primary school, I knew that my energy... Hey, beautiful. I realised very, very quickly that from leaving primary school to secondary school, I didn't have to be the same person I was in primary school that I was in secondary school. And I realised that when I left secondary school, I didn't have to be the same person in secondary school that I was, the same person in college that I was in secondary school, and so on and so forth. So I continued to reinvent myself. I continued to evolve. I evolved myself. I'm obviously my essence is still there, but the evolution of myself. And I feel like, Felix, I'm right here. I've never seen a cat have sex, you know, and this is what is happening. I've never seen that in my life. I don't even want to turn the camera because you lot can't see. I mean, it's the solstice, so you should be getting some if you can. If you can get some safely. I'm 49. If you can get some safely, then you need to go and get that. I have never seen this in my... When I say never in my life, have I seen cats do it. I've seen dogs, I've seen foxes. I've never seen cats. And they don't care. And so, and another one's watching. That's the killer. There's 2 doing the thing, and then there's another one watching. And then they can hear and see me. Bomber clot. I've never seen that in my life. There's going to be kittens around here soon. Thank you, Sarge. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just going to try and mind my business and carry on focused. Some of you got to trust the thing. I don't know what type of symbolism that is. Bomber clot. Felix and them, you need to go about your business. I don't know. You need to go about your business. I've got nothing to throw. Everything that is on this table, I want and need it. I have nothing to throw at them. Y'all. So ridiculous. So boom, you don't need to put a little bit more trust in this new reality that you're creating for yourself. No, babes, honestly, some rough business going on out here. Oh God, I'm just not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say anything. Felix, there's the next one now. So there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them now at this point. I don't know what the symbolism is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's have a little bit more light for 2 seconds, shall we? For the newcomers. For the newcomers. Boom. Let's pull another one from the Wisdom of Avalon. You lot. Wisdom of Avalon. I feel like I need to put another log on the fire before it goes out, because I don't want it to go out. Alright, let me do that. Woo. Yeah. That smoke be real, my J's. Alright. This light's not really great, but it's fine. Sorry to hear that, Proxy. Boom. Let's get another one from the Wisdom of Avalon. Felix, don't look at me like this. The way you're behaving was absolutely diabolical. I saw the way you treated her. How did I know you was a man as well? When I only just met you today, and I knew you was a boy child. I knew it. Focus. It's everything we said. The ball is in your court. You need to focus on the reality the new reality that you've created for yourself, and not be too focused on the past reality that you've just walked out of. That's it. Like you have, again, the ball is in your court. You have been given the opportunity. It's up to you how hard you're going to hit the ball and how precise you're going to be. Do you have a spot where you need that ball to land, or are you just going to hit it willy-nilly and hope for the best? Do you get it? Eight of Swords. You need to release yourself from that thought process in your mind that's keeping you trapped in the old and won't allow you to step into the new, even though you can see it for yourself, even though it's clear as day for you, but you're still 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the future. And that's the thing that's keeping you bound in that space. It's the thing that's not allowing you to move into this new reality that you know is for you. You know you no longer want to stay in that old, but you are feeding it. You are still focusing. You're still talking about it. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Bear Grylls out here. You can't tell me nothing. So, yeah, this is part of the problem. You're unable to release yourself from your old stories. I met this new girl on Instagram. And our first interaction, she voice noted me, and I should have known from the very first voice note she wasn't the type of person that I wanted to make acquaintance with, because it was all very, oh, it's been so hard, oh, I've had such a hard life. What are you telling me that for? Did I ask you? We've just made friends. Why are you trauma dumping on me? And then rather than, yeah, so that was the first time, and I think I just came in and was just like, yeah, it's been tough, but we're through it now, and you know, it's all is well. She comes back with a second one talking about she just trauma dumped on me, and I just initially I went to type, oh, there, poor you. I'm sorry to hear that. And then I thought, no, why are you trauma dumping on me like that? Raw, that candle burned out very, very quickly. Why are you trauma dumping on me like that? How dare you? You don't know me, and you don't know if I have the capacity to hold it. So please don't do that. And she came back and was apologetic, not for trauma dumping on me, but for triggering me. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that my story would trigger you. I didn't know that you had issues with the things. No, I've got no issues with the things that you were speaking about, sis. My issue is the very fact that you felt comfortable enough to talk to me about something horrible that happened to you. And because it was a voice note, she had all the emotion, she had all of the sadness and the anger, and that was all in my ear. Why do I want that? Hmm? So this, again, is what I'm talking about with the Eight of Swords, where you keep yourself in a perpetual cycle of your own trauma and pain. The way that you tell the stories, the way that you invoke the emotions and the energy of that space is pretty much reliving the damn thing again. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do that? And I'm not saying that like I don't tell some stories about my shit. I tell you lot stories all the time, but if you notice the way that I tell the stories, I literally am vanilla about it because I'm over it. It's just not even that deep. I'm vanilla about it. I'm going to tell you the details and the facts or whatever. I'll speak on the facts and we'll just leave it there. I don't really need to. I don't. You don't need to feel the emotion of that, and I feel like if you still feel the emotion of it, it's still a scar somewhere. It's still an open wound somewhere. So these, again, check yourself. I'm not saying that you don't talk about shit that happened to you. The reason why you are who you are today and the things that molded you. I ain't saying that. You know, our stories are our stories, but what kind of language is that? I mean, they were all English words, but the way they were put together, I'm too old. I don't understand none of that. I didn't understand any of that. So yeah, the Eight of Swords is keeping you or preventing you from being as focused as you need to be in these times. Focused on stepping into this new reality that you're creating for yourself and able to step out of the old cycles and the things that have already happened. Oh, I pray for Congo all the time. I really, really do. This is the reason why we are sitting here on budget situations, because I absolutely will not upgrade my phone or my devices because of the atrocities that are going on in the Congo. It's just going to have to mash up, and then when it mash up, I just go back to Nokia. And if I'm not online anymore, I ain't online anymore. I had a time, you get me? But I could do something else. I could do something else. Get it? So yeah, those are your three main themes here. I'm not sure if you're insulting me or not. I'm trying to work that out. If you're insulting me, I'll just block you. I'm too tired. I'm too tired to actually drag you. So boom. Ooh, this fire's nice. Fire's nice, so we're back. But I do want to finish the reading before the fire goes out. It's beautiful though. Candle's about to go out though. I can't believe how quickly it burned down. That must mean something. It must have a meaning. Themes. Happy love, new connections, safe and happy travel. New connections happening very quickly. Will feel very nostalgic, very old energy. Feel like you've known that person before, but you have to trust it and you have to focus on what you know that you believe, what you believe that you deserve. That's the thing. Because honestly, all of the shitty relationships that I had, I never believed that I deserved a good one. I didn't. And I already preempted how shitty these people were going to be, because I was about to be shitty as well, because I was scared, and I just attracted myself time and time again. They were just mirrors of me. They all are. They're just mirrors of you. So really and truly, what you attract at this time is just going to be a mirror of you. So what are you reflecting? Are you confident? Are you trusting? Are you happy? Are you focused? Or are you still scared and skeptical and bitter and closed? Do you get it? It's whatever you want it to be. It's whatever you want it to be. This is so nice because as a fire sign, I'm living for the background. I hate that the light's not as strong as it could be, but this is really over and done with. Yeah, it's a shame. See, that's how nice. This is how the light should have been, but this is going to last for seconds. See, do you remember back in the day when I used to be fighting with the ring lights? For why? For why at my big age? What am I fighting with ring lights for? Alright, let's get something from the ancestors and the angels. Let's see what they're saying. Shield Maiden. Hey from Canada, Sophia. Oh God, come off again and I'll block you. That's all I can do. That's all I'm going to do. Because I could drag and cuss you, but I can't bother today. I can't be bothered. Could have cleaned my glasses actually before, but I didn't. Alright. Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. See that? Make plans and focus. Very, very about what we're talking about. Shield Maiden. Where are you, babe? Shield Maiden. We've got puppies now. I beg their dogs don't come around here. Have a plan or strategy in place before moving. Have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. The Shield Maiden is the female knight in shining armor. I don't mind it, Rafi Rocco. I don't mind it. I'm old enough to be a granny, so it's whatever you need it to be. The Shield Maiden is the female knight in shining armor. In Viking traditions, women were seen as equal to men. So join them on their raids and fought with them on the battlefield. In this deck, the Shield Maiden brings a fiercely feminine energy. London. The power to be a warrior while retaining feminine sensitivity. This is exactly the energy you need, especially divine feminine. This is the energy that you need. Remember, I told you need to be open, but you also need to be discerning at the same time. She is ready to put her plan into action. She's ready to go into battle. Her medicine helps us move beyond any unsettled feelings when your plans start to take shape and follow through with our strategies in order to be where we want to be. Shield Maidens worked together in times gone by to create shield walls of protection. So she also shows us how to work with others in order to bring our plans into fruition. Extended message. Taking some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. When you are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the tasks you are taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestors' guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart, and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place, and then let your guide support you as you move forward. Do you have any extra messages for the collective? Let's go to the abundance deck, because we took it out. Only for donations, Lira Salo. Yeah, I love Africa. I enjoy going home. I can't run full stop. I still can't run. Actually, I can run a little bit. I ran across the road yesterday. I was shocked because I was like, rah! I can run again. But I won't be running with no gazelles. What would I be doing that for? Because you know what chases gazelles? Lions. I'm not 100% sure where divination's originated from, but I do it. That's what I can do. Been doing it for 6 years. You're going to tell me that it came from somewhere dark? Okay, I'm just as comfortable in the dark as I am the light, so it's up to you why you're here. Unstoppable request. Unstoppable request. You are unstoppable at this time. I mean, why would you... Why would your creations not turn into beautiful fruitions? Why would they not do that? Creation, we're looking at the we're just looking at the sacral area. A lot of sacral healing is in the air. Eat orange, wear orange, feel orange, create. It's you creating your reality at any given time. I know I can be a little bit defensive, isn't it? But I get a lot of trolls, so I didn't know if you was trolling me or not. Did you get it? Like, I just didn't know. So apologies if that came across a bit harsh. And request, you have to ask for what you want. You have to ask for what you want. You can't expect people to know what you want or need. You have to be able to ask for what you want at this point. You have to be able to use your words. Something that I've really struggled with in the past, using my words. But you have to be able to use your words, especially if you're forming new connections, friendships, partnerships. Should we get a crystal? Should we get out of here? Quite a calm reading today. Our last card for this evening from the Crystal Oracle deck, and it should tie a beautiful bow around this entire reading. I was going to go live on TikTok as well, but I'm still not ready for it. It's just too much distraction on TikTok. Am I going to be watching Love Island, USA again? Yes. Why? Because Ace, you know that guy that does that teaches them people how to dance on TikTok, he's in it. I saw a little rumour though that the girl that he's with is actually his lover anyway, and they're just playing the game. I don't care. I love Ace. He's such a sweet soul. So I'm going to be watching Love Island USA this year again. So many weirdos. It's mad, isn't it? It's so weird how people will ask you for things without offering you anything in exchange. Don't you find that just the weirdest thing? It's just the weirdest thing. People really are very, very entitled out here. It's wild. Okay, my darlings, let's get this. You know, it's the crystal decks. You know it's going to take 100 years to come out. Always takes a minute. I don't know if my neighbours still want to come outside. It's really late now. I'm going to call her as soon as I've finished. Okay, let's just have that. Yep, let's just have that. We got Smoky Quartz Celestial. goes with my nails. Yes, this is a very solstice card. Just got just enough light to read it before I disappear into the dark. Smoky quartz celestial. A stone. Let me bring the mic. I don't want us to lose sound. A stone for karmic healing. Didn't I tell you? A stone for karmic healing. Smoky quartz celestial opens into different dimensions and brings powerful transmutation. Self-understanding. You have a powerful survival instinct and ability to go where others dare not. Transmute the past. Realize that darkness is not evil. Facing your deepest fears turns these into golden gifts. You know that death is only a transformation into another state of being. Take responsibility for your life. Don't let others take control. Divination. Be patient. Much stirs beneath a calm surface. Total transformation is close. It may entail a trip into the underworld. So we've got movement, we've got safe travel. Your shadow becomes your brightest gift. Toxic emotions turn into positive regard. Remember what I told you? Ground yourself, ground your efforts into the everyday, but retain contact with higher realms. Success comes through dedication and trust in your abilities. We've got the trust card. Mentors are available. Release yourself from old enchantments. Oh, it's getting dark now, isn't it? I'm gonna be out. Healing insight. No part of you is evil or bad. Embracing your shadow leads you to healing hidden in the dark. To healings hidden in the darkness. To healings hidden in the darkest reaches of yourself. Frequency exceptionally high. Chakra, Earth Star, Base, Sacral, Soul, Star and Stellar Gateway. Timing, Scorpio and Capricorn. Soul Path, Total Transmutation. Look. You can just see my dress. I'm gone. I'm out. The light is not giving. The light is not giving at all. So I'll just look how good that would have been if we were able to keep that. If we were able to keep that, it's just going to be bare pressing off buttons, and it would have just distracted the whole reading. But I'm out now, and I love you lot so much. Look, it's so ridiculous. Happy solstice. I love you guys, and I will see you very, very soon. Later. Oh.